Listen, I'm reading a poll that says that an average bag of chips in America is like $7.29, right? And they're saying that the average minimum wage in America is about $7.25. So you telling me right now that it would take more than an hour of work for a person that's making minimum wage on a broad spectrum in America to afford a bag of chips? Listen, let's talk about it. Listen, welcome to Money Mondays, and we covering a broad scope of things today. It's your chief investor, Papa Benyarko. Like, love it, share it, tell a friend to tell a friend about this. They can be impacted because we know that momentum is driving the stock market, and I want you to maximize your returns and really understand what's going on a week-to-week basis. That way you can be informed and you won't be shocked to see that certain things are really doing well in the market because they're doing well in society, right? What's doing well in society is doing well in the market. So let's win. Let's go. Bitcoin is rallied over 70,000. Now this is a phenomenon. This is crazy because, as we know, what's driving the markets right now is Bitcoin and AI, right? So Bitcoin is making its ascension back up, and this is pivotal because it had made a big drop down, and a lot of people got nervous. But a lot of people that were smart, including like sovereign wealth funds, right, like countries, have been buying up Bitcoin like crazy. I mean, El Salvador has been buying up Bitcoin like crazy. So that just goes to show you that if whole countries believe in the play, how can you, as a retail investor, that's what we are, retail investors. If you don't work for Fidelity, if you don't work for Charles Schwab, you're a retail investor, right? Everyday person. How can you not believe in it? And I was telling you guys, they have even ETFs now that are tracking the Bitcoins and the other coins, right? They're tracking them. You could buy them. There's a number of ones. BITO is one. ARKB. ARKB is another one. It's a few of them. BlackRock has one. So even if you can't afford the actual Bitcoin right now, you can get into the ETFs that's traded within the stock market. So it's really no excuse right now. Let's go. Here's a bit of information that I saw. Trump, right? Trump Media, Truth, the social media platform that he has. They went public under a SPAC, right? Ticker symbol DJT, right? And the first day of trading, it saw a percentage up, like 39%. Then it was halted, and then it came back down, right? But then the next day it rose up again. And really, this stock is moving based on no fundamentals. So it's really just people that's supporters of Trump, like really pushing the play, because it doesn't have any financial real reason for it to be going up right now. And that's amazing too, because when you think about it, like people are initially right now anyway, just throwing a real investment out the window, and they just going with more emotion about it. So the stock the stock went crazy, and who knows what it's going to be doing in the next couple of weeks. But keep your eye on it. D as in dog, J as in jump, T as in Thomas, right? That's the ticker symbol. Watch it, see what's up with it, what's going on with it, and that's what Trump. That's how he's rebounding in his wealth, right? They saying, oh, he's back up. It's really just the money that's coming in from this play of being publicly traded in the stock market. So, and the more information you have, the more understanding you have, the better off you are, right? So let's go. Now, here was an interesting one. Dollar Tree, right? They said they're closing 1,000 stores. They had a terrible fourth quarter loss, right? The stock tumbled about 15% on Wednesday. And you know that Family Dollars are a part of the Dollar Tree chain, right? And they're closing 600 of those stores. Yeah, so they're gonna be closing about 600 Family Dollars, and the rest are gonna be Dollar Tree. So it's gonna be an interesting thing to see how this fell from grace. Is amazing, because Family Dollar and Dollar Tree is a staple, right? In most places, you the shopping and getting things for $1, more so $1.25 most of the time, has been very beneficial for a lot of people. So would like to see how all this is going to play out, but definitely look for some Dollar Trees, Family Dollars to be closing in the neighborhood near you for sure. Hey man, here's an interesting one. McDonald's are going to be selling Krispy Kreme donuts nationwide by the end of 2026. Now, from an investor play, I don't know how much shake up this is going to bring, but I tell you what, Krispy Kreme's donut stock went up like 15% on the outbreak of this news. So if you had owned Krispy Kreme stock, if you believe in the company, you definitely benefited from this information that came out. But I don't know how much it will move McDonald's. But it's very interesting to see McDonald's are starting to collaborate with other entities. It just shows you that the power and the strength of McDonald's, right? Like if they make a play, it could benefit the other company so well. So look for that. Krispy Kreme donuts going to be sold at McDonald's. I don't know how much more sugar and salt you need in your life, but you're going to get more of it. So let's go. Okay, here go the big ticker. Here go the big news, y'all. Y'all ready? Man, Robinhood is coming out with a credit card, right? It's interesting. I don't even know how to feel about this, like Robinhood coming out with a credit card. We all know what happened when they couldn't fulfill their orders, when GameStop was going crazy and people was trying to exit out, right? They didn't have enough money. If you watch the movie Dumb Money, you will see that they didn't have enough money to fulfill a lot of those orders that people was placing. So now they're gonna have a credit card, but it's interesting. And it might be something you were interested. The key takeaways I got from it was 3% cash back on every eligible purchase. It's gonna be 5% cash back on purchases through Robinhood travel portal, which is interesting. They say no annual fees, no foreign transactional fees. So that's interesting. They got some things to entice you in, being exclusively for Gold Club members, right? So yeah, I don't know about this one, but it's just something that's happening. They coming out with a credit card. Apple has a credit card. You're going to see this a lot going on in the future. Tech companies and brokerage firms offering credit cards, trying to compete with the banks. It's another thing that's going to be out there. If it benefits you, jump on it. And last but not least, here's something I thought that was interesting, right? The wealth of the 1% hit a record. Get ready for this number, $44 trillion. The wealth of the 1%, like if to be in the 1%, you pretty much have to make over $11 million in a given year. So if you make over $11 million a year, you are part of the 1%. And the thing about that is, they said their wealth jumped and over 4. And let me tell you why. This is why their wealth jumped. Because the stock market and real estate markets are booming. Do not let that go over your head, guys. Most of these people money are tied up in investments, and as the investments goes, so are their income. This is why I was saying I don't believe that raising the minimum wage will help anything, because all companies are going to do is offset it by giving the customers an increase on their items. So as they have to pay the employees more, all they're going to do is pass that off to the customer. So this is why it's better to be an investor, because when you are an investor, you are benefiting from the pool of money that's coming in to said company. So as you invest in the company and the company makes money quarter after quarter, so do you. But it's not a hindrance on the actual economy itself. So if the company is just doing better with their books and doing better, and more people will invest in that company. And as you are one of the investors, you are going to benefit in a financial way. That's what I really feel like we need to understand and get involved in. So trying to get paid more money from a company will not benefit you as much as being an investor in the company. And we need to really get that notion down and really be a part of that 1% one day, so we could see our wealth go up. As the overall stock market and real estate market booms, we will boom too. We don't even have to do anything. It's just going to be a part of what's going on in society. You understand? So we got to get a part of that and understand how that works in a real way. And that's why I'm here. I'm your chief investor, your financial coach. If you need me, DM me. Let's do work. Let's get more understanding of something that's going to benefit our lives, our families' lives, and really turn the whole spectrum around for the next generation. Let's win, people.